Hi guys, this is Kylie. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Someone left me a request to do a reading on Rihanna and her, I guess, boyfriend, Hassan Jameel. So that's who I'm going to be reading on today. Just want to thank you to all who have subscribed, commented, liked, and shared. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. So let's see what's on the horizon for her, Rihanna and Hassan Jameel. I think I'm saying his second name right. Alright, and if you have any requests, you can leave them in the comments or you can send me an email. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so what is the energy surrounding Rihanna and Hassan's relationship? I got the Page of Wands, but I got it in reverse. And I really don't want to like that card, Page of Wands, because it's someone, to me, it's like a guy who is kind of young, even if it's not younger in his physical age, but like mentally, he's, you know, just not really he kind of lacks social skills, or he doesn't really, you know, feel very sure about himself. So, you know, I just kind of get an energy of like their, you know, what's going on with them is kind of like, I don't know, they're just like kind of taking it day by day, not really sure where they're going, kind of just having fun with it, you know what I mean? Just really focused on other things, not, you know, the seriousness of a relationship right now. Just like has a very casual attitude towards the relationship. That's what I get when I get like the Page of Wands in reverse. All right, let's see. How does Hassan feel about Rihanna? So we know that they're both energetically just feeling, you know, taking it day by day. Might be serious one day, might not be serious the next day. Could possibly see themselves together one day, could possibly not see themselves together the next. So how does Hassan feel about Rihanna? What's his energy towards Rihanna? Let's see. I got the Queen of Cups, but I got it in reverse. So I kind of get like the energy of someone who wants to maybe emotionally manipulate another person when I get the Queen of Cups in reverse. Just, I don't know, like a, you know, maybe like kind of a, you know, Rihanna's a very successful woman. And sometimes men, even though they may be powerful in their own right, when they come across a successful woman, they kind of, you know, kind of makes them feel insecure. So I kind of feel like, you know, him feeling towards her, his feelings towards her is kind of like, you know, he's a little, you know, insecure about her status in life, kind of wants to emotionally manipulate her. And he may kind of feel, you know, she's a very beautiful woman. She can literally have almost any guy that she wants. So he may be feeling, you know, not that she gives him a reason not to trust her, but he feels like he can't trust her. So I don't know, just like a feeling, I'm just getting like a feeling of insecurity on his end. And I don't want to stereotype, but you know, he comes from a culture where the men are in control. They're in control of every aspect of a woman's life. down to her being able to drive or not. And, sometimes, you know, wanting something from far away is much better than having it when you get it up close or when you actually have it. So it's like he wants her, but it's like the reality of her is like kind of too much for him. That's just what I'm getting, that's just the feeling that I'm getting. All right, let's see. Does Hassan want to settle down with Rihanna? Let's see. I got the Emperor, but I got it upright, and I feel like with the Emperor, it's like, just like, I don't know, just getting this energy of like a authority figure of wanting to be in control, or just wanting to be the man, wanting to be in the leadership position, um, using his willpower, just being able to control things about her or towards her, or just I just get a feeling of control, and which doesn't surprise me because of the culture that he comes from. And I'm not saying his culture is wrong, I'm not saying his culture is bad, so don't come at me. I'm just saying that they are from two completely different cultures. His culture being that the men dominate, they control if the woman goes to school. So I'm saying for him that it could be, he's kind of off kilter in a way, like he doesn't know how to handle a woman that has as much power as he does. Um, and he's trying to, just control things between them, or, that's just the feeling that I'm getting. All right. How does Rihanna feel about Hassan? All right, let's see. How does Rihanna feel about Hassan? I got the Knight of Cups, but I got it in reverse. Um, and with the Cups cards, you normally see a lot of emotions, a lot of love, a lot of vulnerability. But in reverse, I'm just feeling on her end as well, not feeling so, not having that much trust in him. Um, you know, I don't necessarily think that she is, he's the only one. He's maybe the main person in her life, but, she might have her little side conversations or whatever. And just, not, just, you know, not really feeling it. You know what I mean? Maybe, and this may be because, the background that she comes from, and, she doesn't seem like the type of person or woman, she doesn't come off as the type of woman that can be controlled. And, so she's just feeling like, she can't really trust him to be the man that she needs him to be. Trust him, not that he's unfaithful, but trust him to just, not want to, you know, just like trust him to stay in his place. Like that's how I feel. Like she can't trust him to, not overstep his boundaries, or she may even be feeling like he has his side pieces or side conversations. I'm just getting feeling from both ends that they have a lot of issues trusting each other. It's like they don't know what's around what's around the corner with the other person. Like, a lot of surprises. So it's like, they can't really focus on being serious. They may not even want to be serious because it's just a lot of, I don't trust his culture. I don't trust, how she operates in life. I don't trust, she's around all these powerful men all the time. I don't, on her end, I don't trust that, he's going to be that loving man, that tender man that I need, given the background that he comes from. I just feel like it's a lot of fun. Let me see. Let me see if I can clarify. Why the Knight of Cups in reverse? Why does Rihanna feel reverse for Hassan? Why does she not trust him? Why is she unsure about him? I got the Eight of Pentacles, but I got it in reverse. And I don't know if her lack of trust, I don't know what he does for a living. I don't know if does he just come from a wealthy family and he's in the family business? But to me, it just seems like she may have seen him do business in a shady way, like be shady in his business practices, be shady towards other people, just, just like shady when it comes to money, which also leads her not to trust him. Just, I don't know if she doesn't trust that, what his long-term goals are. She doesn't trust, I don't know, I just feel like their goals in life don't really align. So it's more like a fun thing for the both of them, especially for her, because she just feels like, and again, I don't know anything about this man, but maybe, if he comes from like a very wealthy family where everything has been handed to him, so he's very careless with money. I just feel like she doesn't like the way he spends money. Maybe he's just very frivolous. She doesn't like, maybe he's the kind of person that just looks down at people, people that maybe work for his family or have worked for him, and maybe she has seen him screw people over in business. It's just a lack of trust on her end, especially on her end. As far as him not trusting her, it's more so because of insecurities. She's an extremely beautiful woman and she's powerful. She's around a lot of powerful men. She could be swept off her feet by a billionaire, someone richer than him at any day. So he's coming from a place of insecurity that way. For her, she just doesn't feel like he's a stand-up guy for some reason. All right. And that's just what I'm getting. All right. How does Rihanna feel about marrying and settling down with Hassan? How does she feel about settling down with him? Has she ever thought about settling down with him? Let's see. I got the Eight of Swords, but I got it in reverse. I feel like for her, she feels like, she's in her prime. She's wealthy. She has access to the best of everything. She has a lot of choices. So, she's just kind of like, playing it day by day, in my opinion, as far as thinking about settling down with Hassan. It may have crossed her mind, but she feels like, maybe I should just play the field a little bit more and see what else is out there. I don't feel like she's at a point where she's saying, yes, this is the one for me. I just feel like, she has a lot of options as far as men are concerned. I would not be surprised if she had her little side conversations or side guys that she entertains in a certain way, not sexually, I'm not saying sexually, just lets them take her out on dates or things like that. But so she doesn't really have a direction right now as far as, that being that, settling down with someone, or I just don't feel like marriage is on her mind at all. Not with Hassan and not with anyone. I just feel like she feels like she's in the, prime of her life, young, rich, and beautiful. Like, she can experience, like she wants to experience more things, and she has a lot of choices about what she wants to do with her life. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. All right. Let's see. What are the challenges or obstacles or blockages that are in the way of them getting more serious? Let's see. What are the challenges they are facing? I got the Three of Pentacles, but I got it in reverse. So I feel like it's like, I don't know, just something with business, something that she has seen from him when it comes to money, business, just being very careless with money, the way he spends his money. He might be that kind of person that will, I don't know, what's a very expensive water? Like, say there's a real expensive water and he'll only use $1,000 water to uh, wash his hair. And she doesn't like that kind of stuff about him. She comes from more humble beginnings, and I feel like she probably would want someone who can relate to coming from, and she wasn't poor, I don't think, growing up, but coming from more humble beginnings to having success versus someone who's been handed everything and just takes things for granted. I feel like it's just like maybe the way he talks to wait staff, or maybe he is very cutthroat or very envious of other people. Like if he, sees a friend that has gotten a big contract or something, how he's envious of that person and cutting them down and talking down about them. Even though he has a lot in his life, it's like he just comes off as this person that, doesn't want to see other people do well. And I don't think that she likes that about him. So that's what I think a major blockage or challenge there is to her even thinking about them getting serious, or them getting serious at all. All right. And let's see. How would they be able to overcome this challenge? Alright, let's see. If she wanted to overcome that, or, challenge or obstacle, how would they do that? Let's see. I got the World. And I just feel like, for her, I just feel like for her, like looking at him, he would have to like change his whole personality, and just be, more realistic when it comes to the world and how the world works and how things are for uh, people that are less fortunate. Like, he would need to open his eyes to that. He would need to not be so selfish and indulgent and just having this air about him for her to even consider being that serious with him. Um, and I feel like if he could do that, then she would even consider that. Like if he, became more charitable, or, said, let's start let's take some of my profits and give it back to kids in third world countries. Like I feel like she's big into that kind of stuff. I don't feel like he's big into that kind of stuff, and he doesn't understand that about her, and she doesn't understand about him why he has so much but doesn't want to share it with people. So I feel like for her especially, this is just as fun. This is just an option. It's nice to be a successful woman and come across a man who's even more successful and who can lavish her with things that men that she probably would normally date can't give to her. So, she's just having fun with him, and, what, being in his circle, the avenues and the things, the doors that open up from being associated with him. I'm not saying she's an opportunist, not saying that. I'm just saying that she's just having fun right now. She has a lot of options because she is a very beautiful woman and very successful, and he's just one of those options. He's one of the main ones right now, I believe, but he is just one. I just feel like personality wise, I don't feel like she is so keen on his personality. Like, he has flaws in his major flaws in his personality, or major things that she has seen him do, or the way he has treated other people that she does not like. But he is a very attractive man. He's rich. He's probably more, richer than she is. So it's nice to be able to be that girl for once, and be courted by a rich, successful man, and just have fun with it. Like, that's just the energy that I get. All right.